first 7 ABs in the regional were either hits or sacrifices. You feel like you had a pretty productive weekend?
Yeah, I definitely think I had a productive weekend. It was great having, both hits and sacrifices. So, yeah.
And you feel healthy now, or how are you in that?
Yeah, definitely, working back slowly but surely and well enough to play, and so definitely feeling better.
When you look back at the first meeting with Nebraska early in the season, how much are you looking at it and how much are you kind of keeping it out of sight, out of mind?
At the beginning of the season is much different than at the end of the season. Everyone, is either not as good or didn't play as good or really wasn't, together as a team back then. So I'm sure they're going to be much better this time around.
How important is it to be in front of the home crowd rather than in front of fans like at Texas last year?
It's awesome. Our fan base is getting bigger, so that's great. And, they're cheering for us, and a lot of our families are going to be there, and so that's so important to us at this stage.
Everything you've done this year is built up to this moment to get a chance to host now and into the road. How do you keep the pressure from mounting too much against you and not letting this opportunity slip?
Really just take it one pitch, one out, one game at a time, and just do our jobs, whatever our job is, whether it's, bunting, walking, sacrificing, whatever it is, just do your job.
Can you get too comfortable at home in this situation?
Some teams can. I think our coaches are doing a really good job of keeping us uncomfortable, but comfortable at the same time.
How aware are you guys of your good success at home this year? You guys look and be like, wow, we are undefeated here.
Yeah, it's been mentioned, but that's one of those things where you just kind of keep it out of sight, out of mind. That doesn't guarantee us anything, and we know that.
You mentioned not being totally comfortable at home right now. Do you think last weekend played into that a bit, being kind of in close games most of the weekend?
No, we just try and stay, like I said, a little bit uncomfortable, just knowing that at any time you can be beat. Postseason is where big upsets happen, so rankings don't matter. Who we play doesn't matter. We just really have to play our game.
How much does it help mentally? Like last year, you guys were at Super Regionals. You guys were the visitors, and you ended up winning it. How much do you remember that going into this time around when you are the home team?
Yeah, it's just an eye-opener, wake-up call, making sure we do remember that and remember that it can happen. And like I said, as long as we play our game and do what we do best, we'll come out on top.
Jess was talking about what's going on with you guys academically this time of year.
Yeah.
Has being home relieved some of that stress at all as well?
Yes, definitely. The opportunities to go to class that we normally don't get being on the road the last 2 years especially helps a lot with grades, being able to communicate with our teachers, and we don't have to take tests on the road and getting our homework in, and it definitely helps.
Has softball been the nice distraction, or is academics the nice distraction?
Right now for me, I think academics is more the nice distraction. A lot of pressure being on softball, but getting away a little bit helps.
Is there a little bit are you able to take in the moment a little bit of being the first team to host Supers and, and all this stuff, this history-making stuff going on? Are you able to enjoy it, even for just a moment or two?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Being on a team like this where we are making a lot of history and doing so well, and, it's awesome to be a part of this.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.